Hello, great people of Nigeria. Welcome to the Leadership Clinic. Today, I will be speaking to you what I've simply titled Leadership in a Changing World. If you pay attention to details, you will realize that a lot of things are no longer the same. The way businesses have been conducted over the years when things were stable is no longer so. The world is filled with uncertainty. Because the world is filled with uncertainty, those who want to lead in times like this must actually be adaptive in their thinking in the context of the leadership model that is going to be very useful at this point in time. Leaders must now learn how to invest in themselves much more than they invest in the organizations. Literally, in fact, people will be able to realize that as leaders are growing, and the organizations also will begin to take the shape of the growing leaders, because the quality of leadership capital can impact heavily on the organization. So in times like this, in a changing world, we need leaders who are continuing on the path of adaptive leadership, where they are consistently from time to time will be able to not allow the situations overwhelm them, but at every point in time they will overwhelm the situations because they have learned the act of reinventing themselves in the middle of the pursuit of their goals. Because leadership in the 21st century requires another approaches that are different from what we have been able to do before. The truth of the matter is that the world is looking for leaders who have understood the power of changing themselves in the middle of the pursuit of their dreams, consistently building capacity, consistently networking appropriately, consistently connecting the dots and building sustainable relationships that will bring to them the value that is required to change any system. The world is now changing, so there is artificial intelligence, there is the rise of technology, so which means that leaders must begin to think future consistently. Future thinking becomes relevant in the things leaders must do in order to continue to remain relevant. Scenario planning and building is critical for the type of growth we're talking about. So any leader that cannot see the future consistently, analyze the future before the future comes, will not be able to actually be impactful in these times. Great people of Nigeria, you must remember, if a man doesn't have a purpose for waking up, sleeping becomes interesting.